Before anyone knew my name, they knew my game on the playground.
Man, when I saw that NBA Playgrounds logo pop up on the eShop on the Switch, I was so excited. I'm a big fan of arcade-style basketball, of course, going back to the classic NBA Jam, but I have fond memories of the NBA Street franchise that EA brought us, and I feel like there were a lot of different, arcadey NBA experiences. I think what happened is the market got saturated. Companies decided they wanted to make one of these types of games every year, and the sort of attention span for these things and the audience kind of participation started to wither and die, and so it's been a long time since we've really had a cool arcade basketball experience, and I think Saber Interactive kind of jumped in with both feet and said, look, let's make this game, this NBA Playgrounds, for a bunch of different consoles, but the game system that I thought this would be perfect for would be the Nintendo Switch, because I could, obviously play this at home, but also take the console with me and play some on the road. And I'll tell you what, NBA Playgrounds has a really terrific first impression. It's really a fun experience to sort of kick around in and play for a bit. But then, after you've spent some hours with it, you really start to see that there's a lot of stuff missing. There's a lot of sort of enjoyment factor that hopefully is still going to be put in, because that's what Saber Interactive has sort of promised everybody, is that updates will be coming and this will get online functionality. But you can feel its sort of clumsiness right out of the get-go. This is a game that takes forever to load in between your first appearance on the court, or if you're progressing through a tournament. Every game just takes so long to load, and this is something that you download. This is, I think attractively priced around the $20 mark or $26 mark if you're in Canada. And that seems like a pretty good price for this type of game experience. It's cool that you can take the Joy-Con off and pass one to your buddy and, play some head-to-head, or if you've got 4 of the Joy-Con, you can share them with you. It's not cool that you have to kick all the way back to the front-end menu and go into the actual controller configuration to set everything up. The game just doesn't automatically do that for you, and that is also another clumsiness there. You also have to unlock so much content as you're playing this game. This isn't something where all the teams and all the players that you know and love are all set for you. You actually have to play through a lot of exhibition matches and tournaments on the same court for a long time before you start to unlock these player packs. And it's pretty cool because you do get some legends in there and some gold foil packs. And how many times am I going to have to bring up the fact that we're playing games where you're unwrapping card packs? Because this is exactly one of those types of experiences. Thankfully, there didn't seem to be any price gate or any sort of shop gate to unlock these players. But you do have to kind of play the same type of experience over and over again. And when you throw in those interminable loading times, not to mention the fact that the shooting dynamics seem to be a little off with this game, it gets a little frustrating. And what I mean by that with the shooting is that, yes, you can nail those jumpers, but you have to hit the timing on your shots with perfect precision. And frankly, the timing isn't like any other NBA game I've played. Not Jam, not Street, not 2K's game or anything like that. It's almost like you release a little early. So the shots go in, whether you're taking a dunk or a jumper from behind the three-point line, and you just have to release before you think you got to release, and you'll get, some of these shots will go in and land, and sometimes you get extra points for hitting perfect shots and stuff. They got the arcadey kind of sensibility right with the visuals and the big head, and the players look great, and there's some fantastic animations. I even like the cheese ball, rap music that seems so retro that takes you into this thing. They're kind of rapping about the game. I thought that was kind of fun, and the announcers say, some okay things.
Did he drop soda into his controller? This thing's not working.
Yeah, it's a glitch in there.
But you do hear it a lot. You hear every phrase in the game a lot, especially because you're replaying a lot of stuff just because you want to unlock some of your favorite players in there. You've got different types of courts as well. New York, Japan, there's separate ones all over the world. It's a pretty cool offering. It's like a good first step, and I wish the folks at Saber Interactive well with this game, but I do hope that they update it. I hope that they finesse the timing to make the game a little bit more fun. Once you do sort of discover the intricacies of the timing, it becomes pretty easy to route the AI. But I'll tell you what, because this game does play so differently than what people are familiar with NBA Jam and those types of games. It's not one that you're going to be immediately able to pass a controller to a buddy to, and you guys get into some really serious head-to-head competition, because it's going to be kind of confusing for a lot of people, and they're going to wonder why their shots aren't going in. I played the Happy Console Gamer, and I'm sad to say he didn't hit any shot at all in the game that I played with him. And it's because it takes time to kind of learn how this game plays, and that just feels wrong to me, because this should be as accessible and as arcadey and as pick up and play as it gets. There's a lot that I do like about NBA Playgrounds, and I'm going to continue playing it, and I really hope that it gets updated and patched, and I'm curious to check out the online play. Unfortunately, I can't talk about that because it's not available yet, but it's, you know, it's a solid Switch game. I just wish it was better. So my fingers are crossed that we get a good update for this thing and it starts to play a little bit better. But honestly, all that this game has done is kind of open the door to a new arcade basketball experience coming in and stealing the thunder. And, you know, EA, where are you with NBA Jam or NBA Street? We'd love those games on this platform especially. I'm going to give NBA Playgrounds a 6.5 out of 10.